Transplant Australia FC is a club that's made up of people that are either on the waiting list or have had a transplant. So it was designed to get people back into the sport they love. I'm a recipient myself. I received 2 kidneys, got my first transplant at 14. I played football when I was growing up, and it was my only way of being treated as a normal person, and I've always loved the game.
I've played soccer my whole life and have played at a pretty competitive level. Then realised by about 18, 19 that things were going downhill. I felt really sick. I was diagnosed that I needed a kidney transplant with 5% kidney use. After the transplant, I thought to myself, I've been given this gift of life. I need to actually do something with it. Just to run out with a bunch of guys that I know have been through the same as me is, yeah, it's priceless.
Because I know how much obviously it affects you guys, but I'm sure it affects your family and friends just as much. Obviously here to watch Transplant Australia FC play a game against Moreland Zebras, and I think it's a great initiative because it can affect anyone. So I think it's really important to donate and get onto the registry list.
Around the time of my first birthday, I went into renal failure and needed a kidney transplant. I've always loved football from a young age, so as soon as I heard that Transplant Australia were going to start a football team in 2016, I was straight on the bandwagon.
Coming out of transplant, the first thing you're worried about is surviving and getting through the recovery. But as you get better, you start thinking about playing football again. We heard about the Transplant Football Club. To meet people who have been through similar experiences to me, who have had transplants and know what it's like to go through something like that is great.
We go out in that field to honour our donor, because without that gift we would not be out there playing. And every day I wake up I think of my donor, to be able to get out of bed and live a normal life.